student, staff, administrators, and those beyond our school walls. We would like to welcome you to the Long Public Service News, otherwise known as LPS News. We are your source of middle school news here in Boyle Heights. I'm Amy.
For this 2019 to 2020 school year, we hope that you will tune into our channel to get all the information on what is happening in and around our campus. We look forward to bringing you all the news that you will need to be better informed. I'm Jose.
We start our segment with all things new. For the Long Public Service Magnet, we are excited to be kicking off this season and this channel.
We sure are excited. We know that we might almost be done with this semester. However, for a good amount of students, this was a new school year. Every year we get new 6th and 7th graders that join our campus. We had an opportunity to go out and speak to a couple of those new students. Why don't we go ahead and meet them? Okay. Welcome to LPS News. Today I'm going to interview
Jeremy.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. How do you like school so far?
It's okay.
Okay. Is your schedule okay? You don't struggle with time or anything? You're never late to your classes?
No. It's just that some of them are in different buildings, so it's kind of hard to maneuver around.
So, how's the food here?
It depends what it is.
Okay. Do you have any friends here? Are you struggling to make friends?
No, I have a lot. My cousin comes here.
Okay. So how are your teachers? Would you say they're nice, strict, mean?
They're all nice except 6th period. She's strict sometimes, but she could be fun.
And who's your 6th period?
Miss Alonso for math.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering my questions with LPS News, and this is
Jules Daniel Leon.
Okay. So, Jules, I want to ask you a few questions about how you're doing here. Okay, so do you have any friends?
Yes.
Who are you? Who are your friends?
The guy behind the camera.
Very descriptive. Do you like the teachers here?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay. Do you have any problems with any teachers?
Nope, not at all.
Do you like the new schedule?
Yes.
Okay. Which is your favorite? What's your favorite class?
Miss Clanford's class, period 6.
What's her subject?
Science.
Cool. Do you like the food here?
Kinda.
What's your favorite thing they serve here?
Cheese.
Okay. Do you like using the student store?
Yes, kind of. I mean, I don't use it often, but yeah.
Okay. What do you do during nutrition or break or lunch?
Sit down and do nothing.
Okay. Thank you, Jules, for answering my questions. Now back to you in the studio. Well, we know we didn't get a chance to say hello to every new student on our campus. So if you know a new student that came this year, make sure you help them to feel at home. We also know that changing schools might be a little uncomfortable, so let's be a bit friendlier. We also want to continue to welcome those new teachers to our school. You're all doing a great job. Keep it up and fill us with great education, please.
Well, for those of you who are either new or old on our campus, perhaps you have noticed that there are lots of lockers everywhere, and I'm not just talking about the ones we use for PE. The hall lockers are constantly reminding us of what the students once were able to use. We wanted to investigate why we still had them and why we are no longer able to use them. Let's see what our reporters were able to find out.
Hello, my name is Letty Carderon, and today we'll be talking about lockers. And this is my interviewee, which his name is?
Carlos.
Okay, Carlos. Do you think that lockers are necessary to students?
I believe so, because usually our backpacks get mega heavy.
Does your back ever hurt at the end of the day because of your backpack?
Yes, I feel like I have scoliosis.
What are some pros and cons about having lockers?
A pro is that our backs will end up hurting at the end of the day, and a con is that what if we forget our locker code and we get mistaken with our PE locker code?
Thank you for letting me interview you.
Reporting from LPS News. I'm here with
Noah.
Do you think the lockers are important to you?
Have what?
Do you think the lockers are important to you?
Are what?
Important.
Oh, not really, because what if we need something in our backpack, but it's in our locker? So, yeah.
What we put in your lockers?
I'd put like, if I had to use the locker, I'll put like some of my heavy books in there.
Thank you.
And I'm here with
Amy?
do you think we should be able to use the lockers? Why and why not?
I think we should use lockers because our backpacks get really heavy and sometimes the teachers make us bring our books and it just hurts your back once you get home.
Thanks. This is Jules reporting for LPS News here with George. What do you think we do not use the lockers?
For our school supplies.
Why? And do you think we should be able to use the lockers, and why?
I think we should be able to use our lockers and then we could put our backpacks and not get tired. Because if we put a lot of stuff in our backpack, we're going to get smaller.
Okay, this is Jules reporting for LPS News. Back to you.
Well, it's true, the lockers might help us store our books and materials, but the reality is that some of us may not use them for what they're supposed to be used for. So it's for our own safety that we don't have access to them. For the time being, we have to make do with taking our books back and forth to our homes. Hey, I heard one of our PE teachers say that it's a good workout.
Those lockers would really help us not only to store our books, but they would also help us to store our school supplies. Speaking of school supplies, we all know that every year we need to get supplies and have them ready for our different classes. We spoke to a few of you out there to ask what you thought about that. Having to get all that school supplies can be difficult. Let's see what they have to say.
This is Brenda reporting for LPS News here with.
Mi nombre es Laura Flores.
¿Usted cree que sus hijos usan todos los materiales que les compra?
Una parte sí la usan, normalmente no todo, pero sí usan la mayoría de las cosas.
¿Y usted prefiere que usted compre todo lo que necesitan o la escuela se lo den?
Pues uno, como si no tiene uno suficiente dinero, preferiríamos que la escuela se los diera, pero sabemos que tampoco tienen tanto dinero para ayudarnos. So, está bien así. Parte les dan, parte compramos.
Ok, gracias.
George with my interviewee, Maria Sousa. I'm going to be asking her some questions. ¿Usted piensa que su hijo usa todos los materiales que necesita?
Sí, sí, básicamente yo me baso en la lista que dan los maestros, las necesidades que tienen en cada clase, en cada materia, pero lo compro lo básico al principio, que son los lápices, los cuadernos, los borradores, o sea, para cada materia, pero me baso más en la lista que dependiendo a qué grado va a pasar lo que diga el maestro.
Okay, this is it. This has been George with my interviewee,
Maria Sousa.
This is Brenda reporting for LPS News here with
Alex.
Why do you think teachers ask for expensive supplies?
Because they're better than the cheap ones, or I don't know, because they're, I don't know.
Why do you think teachers are so strict if you don't get the right supplies?
Because they want the right supplies, because if not, you're gonna get detention.
Okay, thank you for your time. This is Brenda reporting for LPS News. Back to you.
Well, we have to thank our parents and or guardians for helping us get those supplies. We are truly grateful for getting us what we need for the school year. Also, don't forget, if you need more supplies, don't be afraid to ask a teacher. Sometimes they have supplies that they can share with us.
Part of our supplies that we need for our school includes what we wear. That's right, our uniform. These uniforms are necessary when it comes to being dressed and prepared for school. We spoke to some of our classmates and a couple parents on the matter. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is LPS News. I'm Arbella, and I'm here with
Jackie.
Okay, Jackie. What's your opinion on uniform?
I honestly think it's whatever. You assigned, it was assigned, so.
Okay, next question would be, what would you find more convenient for you, your regular everyday clothes or your uniform?
Everyday clothes, because it's more comfortable.
It's more comfortable. All right. Do you think it's any specific reason why we wear uniform here at Hollenbeck?
No.
No? Alright. So this is Arbella for LPS News. Thank you. Back to you.
And my name is Samantha. And this is
David.
What do you think about uniforms?
I don't like them.
What do you think teachers can't wear uniforms?
I don't know.
Hi, I'm Jose and I'm here with LPS News, and today I'm going to interview
Marta Jiménez.
Alicia López.
about ¿qué piensan para el uniforme?
La pregunta que me estás haciendo es que qué tan importante es traer el uniforme diario. Para mí mi respuesta es muy importante porque deben de traer el uniforme diario de lunes a viernes, porque así se identifican cuando van a casa o vienen caminando que son de una middle school de la Hallenberg, y así no hay también problemas de que los vea un policía diciendo, oh, este niño no trae uniforme, no sé de qué escuela vendrá o no está yendo a la escuela, y es muy importante traer el uniforme de lunes a viernes.
No, pues también estoy de acuerdo que tienen que traer uniforme todos los días para saber identificarlos, que vienen a la escuela aquí en la Hollenbeck.
La segunda pregunta que les voy a decir es si les gusta el uniforme.
El uniforme, si me gusta para que ustedes lo traigan todos los estudiantes, sí, mi respuesta es sí, sí me gusta el uniforme y hasta me gusta el color del pantalón azul, la camisa hay 3 opciones, blanca, gris y azul cielo. Eso está bonito, a mí sí me gusta el color del uniforme y es muy importante que lo traigan.
¿Y tú cómo piensas?
Igual que sí me gusta, sí está bien el uniforme.
Gracias, y back to you.
Well, there you have it. Whether or not you like to wear the light blue shirts or those dark blue pants, the fact is you must wear a uniform. We have to remember that it's necessary for our safety. If we didn't have them and another kid came on our campus that wasn't from here, well, that may cause a problem that we don't need to have. Well, let's hang in there with our uniform and make the most of it.
Our last story on the schedule is just about the schedule. For those of us who were here last year, you surely noticed that the nutrition break has been cut drastically. The fact that it was once a 20-minute break and now has turned to a 10-minute break is controversial in the school, and there are many opinions on the topic. And let's go listen to a few of those. Scene transition.
LPS News, and my name's David, and I'm here with
Miss Nichols.
I'll be asking her how she feels about nutrition, the nutrition shortage.
Shorter, from 20 minutes to 10 minutes. Well, I like it, and then I also think it's hard. So it's both things. So like I like it that the day ends a little earlier. I know that a lot of teachers have a lot of traffic that they face at the end of the day, so it gives them a head start on that. I think that's pretty great, but I know that's also a challenge. The 10 minutes is very short. For me, it's really hard because 10 minutes, usually students check books out during that time, during nutrition, and it makes it really hard to check out so many kids so quickly. So I'm still not sure about it. I haven't made a decision either way, but I definitely can see both sides of this story.
Hi, this is Jeremy with LPS News, and I'm here with
Marbella.
How do you feel about the nutrition time being cut short?
I really don't like it because it's like a shorter time, so it's like basically less time to interact and talk with your friends.
Why do you think they cut it short?
I think they cut nutrition short because you had more time in your classes, and since we get out earlier than last year's schedule, so basically they had to cut nutrition short.
This has been Jeremy with LPS News.
I'm here with
Miss Ariel Adams.
I'm gonna ask her why they think they cut nutrition short.
From what I remember, nutrition was cut shorter so you guys could leave earlier in the day. You guys used to leave at 3, now you're leaving at 2:45.
Does this affect your schedule?
It does not affect my schedule, but I do think it's nicer to have like a longer break in the day.
Okay. That was it.
This is Noah here with
Mr. George.
I'm gonna be asking him some questions about why do you think that they cut nutrition shorter than last year?
I'm not sure why they cut nutrition shorter, Noah. I wasn't here last year. My only guess is that they want you in class a little bit longer every day.
Okay. Another question is, do you prefer to have the nutrition longer or the same way it is right now?
I think that it would benefit everybody if it was at least 5 minutes longer, because by the time most students are getting out of class, second period to go to nutrition, it's already 5 minutes into nutrition so it seems like another 5 minutes on there might be beneficial to everybody to actually get their snack, get a little break from class, and feel good going into the next class.
Okay, thank you. This is Noah, back to you.
Indeed, there are several of us that do not like the fact that we barely have a few minutes to take a break. However, there are many of us that enjoy the fact that we can leave earlier. Whatever your opinion might be, the schedule is just what it has to be, and we have to adjust.
Well, another adjustment that we want you to enjoy is that of LPS News. We want all of you to adjust and enjoy our news channels, and remember that we are here for you.
So if you see us walking around with our equipment looking for a story, please don't run. It gets really annoying. We value your opinion and would love for you to share it. Until we see you again, I'm Jose. Buy our merch.
And I'm Amy. Thanks for watching LPS News, where we bring you the news from within the walls of Hollenbeck and beyond. Have a good one.